it's hard to describe what our culture is today because it just doesn't seem to be existing.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about our culture, uh, you go back to how our traditions of how our people expressed our values. And when you talk about values, one of the most powerful words we had was respect. And it doesn't seem to be existing today. The way people talk to each other, the respect that was there years ago was disconnected because of what happened in the residential school. We didn't get very much from our parents. It's not that they didn't want to give it to us, we didn't want to take it. We came home from the residential school doing what they taught us at the residential school. They showed us how not to be native. They separated us from our parents for that reason, so that they could take the native out of us, our cultural ways, all our values. We came back home without it. We went there with some of it, but we never came home with it. We told our parents we did not want to be like them. Not verbally, but just the way we behaved when we came home. Uh, we did that by not learning how to speak our language. Yeah. No matter how hard our parents tried to teach us, we pushed them away. And I think we really hurt our parents. Our life has always been from the ocean, and none of our young boys or our young men are going out there learning how to survive from it, on it, with it, That's kind of a sad thing to see because that's one of the things that are going to help us to survive is to go back and learn how to live in a more natural way than how we're doing it today. McDonald's. Well, carving is it's a gift from our Creator. Some of us get the gift naturally. Others have to. It takes some people a long time to learn. Yeah. It doesn't belong to everybody. It's to certain people have the gift to just pick up a knife and start carving, but others have to work at it. Yeah. Learn the language. Yeah. There's a lot of power there.
Ucluelet Ucluelet Barbara Tucci Hitacu. I said, I am, my Indian name, I said my Indian name, Suchakot, and then I said, my name is Barbara, I am from, this place is called Hitacu, the community. Well, language is very important to me. We don't speak it in the homes anymore. We don't speak to our children in our language. Where before, when I was growing up, we spoke nothing but our own language. The language was very much alive that time, because we only spoke the language. There was no English speaking in my home, because I had grandparents that didn't speak a word of English. So that's what I'm teaching today, is the pronunciation of our language. It was hard work, because sometimes, even today, you can miss a little dot and a little stop sign and stuff like that, because it's a real hard language to learn. The younger generation, the younger people, they find other ways to entertain themselves. It's getting them together is, I guess it's a main thing for a small community like this. Being together and being more open to each other. I think it's a good thing, because in a small community like this, we don't really know each other when we're not, we're not together, as a group. Yeah.
Everybody has a culture. Ours is the land, the sea, the animals, the ones we use in our song and dance. What I know, the elders that taught me, they had elders who taught them, and they had elders who taught them. And I have the same teaching as the ones that had 200 years ago. So it doesn't evolve, it just gets passed on, passed on. It means the world. It means the world to us. It defines us, who we are. It makes us who makes us different from the other people. It's so important that the youth pay attention to what we did tonight in the hall, because it's going to be up to the youth that are going to have to carry on what we know, what we're doing, what we are passing on to you guys. It's awesome when I see you guys interested, like what you guys are doing now, recording what we have to share. And when you guys are dancing and singing, that's our payoff, what we want to see. I'm so glad you guys are taking interest, and so proud you guys are willing to record it. But like I said, our history is through oral history, so it's when I talk to you guys like this that you guys will remember.